Hey guys, I guess this is the beginning of the outdoor kitchen project that I wanted to get going. I'm probably going to do this in a couple of videos instead of all in one video, just because I guess two reasons. One, I'm not a professional carpenter, and two, I am a professional procrastinator. So this is going to take me a little while to get done, and I'm kind of particular about how I want to have it built. So as I progress and do different stages, we'll film that and we'll put it all together. It's not going to be kind of a how-to video. It's going to be more of a progression video. So I guess we'll get started by, I'll show you where we're going to build it. Okay, so we're going to be building the outdoor kitchen in our front garden. Just kind of the gardens that we have in front of the house. And I'm going to build it here over the patio that's here now. I kind of put a patio in front of the greenhouse. Right now we have a fire pit that'll go away, and I've already removed the blocks where the footing is going to be going. Now with this, we're building it using reclaimed lumber that we were able to score for free. We only had to pick up a few pieces of wood. I had to get some 4x4 posts to use as legs for this thing, because most of the wood that we reclaimed was in either rough shape or not quite the right dimensions or size for what we needed. The majority of it will work. It's 12 foot in length, and the greenhouse is 10 feet wide, but I'm probably going to be building this more like 9 feet wide, only because of limitations I have with the wood we were able to get for the joists. The roof has a 30-degree pitch on the greenhouse, and I want to try to match that. And I want the roof on the outdoor kitchen to be slightly higher so it overlaps the greenhouse. That way we don't have a drip line between the two structures. In my mind, the way I have this pictured is it's going to be a gazebo type build, where it's just on legs with a roof and maybe just a couple of walls. We already have an old wood-fired kitchen stove and oven that's no longer being used. It's an old 1800s stove, and we're going to bring that out here, and that's what Marilyn can use for her outdoor canning, or if we're going to have any cookouts or anything like that, we can do that here rather than in the house in the summer where it's really hot. So there'll be a full wall against this end, and there's either going to be a full wall or a partial wall on this end, and this side here is just going to be left wide open. It's just going to make functionality of the greenhouse and the gardens a lot easier if we can walk right through the building. But part of the idea is using heat coming off of the stove pumped into the greenhouse to extend the usability of the greenhouse by maybe a month early and a month later. And at the same time, right now we have some solar panels here that are just in some outdoor cabinets. I have these things set up, and there's an underground wire that goes into the greenhouse, and that's what gives us our lighting. And the entire greenhouse is run off two deep cycle batteries, and those solar panels, it's 100 watts, so it's not a whole lot, but it's enough to keep the greenhouse going. I'm going to take those and we're going to move them to the roof of the outdoor kitchen, and that way we can kind of clean up behind there and possibly get a few more beds in. We like to use as much space as we can for our growing, and this box sitting here is kind of just a waste of space, so putting that up on the roof is going to free up some space for either another large compost or a few more gardens. I'm not going to film myself doing the work, but what I'll do is, as I complete the separate stages of putting this thing up, I'll film that. I'll film what I've completed and show you how I'm putting it up. Most of it's going to be lap joints, and I'm going to try to do the whole thing with just nails and pegs. If I have to, I'll use some galvanized strapping just to kind of shore the thing up. And I'll show you how it's progressing as it goes. And be kind. I'm not a carpenter, and I'm sure there are better ways to do this, but I'm doing this as I know. So we're going to call this the end of part one. We finished the framing of the the outdoor kitchen. We'll do a better shot of that so you can see more of what we finished. But we did the frame, we did the trusses, and we'll call that the end of part one. I think in the next part, what we're going to do is first strip across the trusses, and we're going to use a corrugated roofing material. And then we have to come up with how we're going to do the walls. Maybe a metal wall behind where the stove is going to be going. And well, let's go take a closer look.
So here we have the outdoor kitchen all framed out. Just rough dimensions, it's about 9 feet across, about 12 feet long. The distance here is about 7 feet, and all the way to the peak is about 10 feet. So the plan is we still have to take our little fire pit out here, but this is about where our outdoor cook stove is going to go. And the plan is to try to get this done so that we have it for canning season, so that we don't have to be doing all that in the house and heating the house up. So we're super excited to get this far. And it depends on how much we decide to leave this open, on what we're going to do for walls. At this point, we're only planning on doing a wall behind where the stove is and possibly halfway across this side. We're not really sure yet. I'm going to take that as it comes. And until next time, everybody, see you soon.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoy our videos and want to help us out, please like this video and subscribe. If you know someone who would like our videos, make sure to share, as this really helps our channel out. Again, thanks, and see you soon.